Anthony of the Vegan Flatland here. I'm here to talk about Pure Prairie Poultry. Now, the Humane Farming Association has gone after them. Now, I'll just call them PPP, Pure Prairie Poultry. In March, Pure Prairie Poultry failed to appear in court and answer for the charges of starving 2 million chickens to death. A Wisconsin judge found them liable for all 30 counts and issued fines against the corporation. Now, this place is headquartered in Minnesota with the large slaughterhouse, operations in Iowa. Prairie contracted roughly 50 poultry growers to raise chickens on factory farms across Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa. Under the company's agreement with its contract growers, they retained chicken ownership and was solely responsible for feed, transport, and utility reimbursements. But the company filed for bankruptcy. And they never informed the growers. The Wisconsin prosecutor's actions came in response to a legal complaint filed by the Humane Farming Association. Now, with cooperation from 2 poultry growers in Buffalo County, Wisconsin, our complaints to the district attorney request the prosecution of PPP, seeking to hold them accountable for the chickens starving to death. The growers in our complaint were left to care for 24,000 chickens owned by PPP after the company repeatedly failed to deliver feed for or pick up the birds. No financial or contractual way to obtain feed and thousands of starving, dying, or dead chickens. 11 days after PPP was scheduled but failed to pick up the growers' birds, 2 farmers ran out of feed for their chickens. Despite desperate daily contact with PPP and false assurances, no feed or pickup materialized. Instead, PPP advised the farmers to turn the lights off in the barn so the hungry chickens would be less active. When the farmers would enter the barn, the chickens would flock to them in search of food, and they were fearful to put their hands and fingers near the ground, lest they might be pecked by thousands of starving chickens. "We can't get through the barns anymore because there are too many birds that are just dying," one of the growers said. "You can't give them feed at this point. They'll kill each other to get it." The growers said the chickens were so hungry they cannibalized each other. In all, the chickens in the Buffalo County operation endured 19 days without food. The farmers' internal records state that from September 28th and October 5th, 24 and 50 chickens were found dead each day, with the daily mortality count increasing as more time went by without food. The animals quite literally starved to death. Pleading with the company every day for feed, realizing that the operations manager had not arranged a food delivery, and forbidden by contract from buying feed or selling the company-owned birds, the farmers, like so many other growers impacted by PPP's abandonment, posted the chickens on Facebook to give them away. PPP's abandonment and starvation of chickens was not limited to the flock managed by the 2 Buffalo County growers. As mentioned, it affected 50 flocks in 3 states. The PPP financial failures and lack of responsibility resulted in the abandonment of 300,000 chickens in Minnesota and 500,000 in Wisconsin, and prompted the mass killing of 1.3 million chickens by the Iowa Department of Agriculture. As a result of Humane Farming Association's complaint on behalf of the 2 poultry growers, the Buffalo County Circuit Court found the corporation liable for all 30 counts for mistreatment of animals in our complaint and imposed fines. HFA and AP's legal efforts to hold Pure Prairie Poultry accountable for the cruel starvation of 24,000 of the more than 2 million abandoned chickens have now been acted upon by Wisconsin law enforcement authorities and the Circuit Court. Our case's outcome helps drive home the message that corporations may be held liable for systematic animal abuse and exploitation. In addition, the case received significant media attention and raised public awareness. Please support Humane Farming Association that makes these important victories possible. Here's basically sort of a picture of these thousands of dying birds. You want cage-free? Here's cage-free. Imagine being one of these fucking chickens starving to death, and the farmers won't feed you because They're scared that the chickens are cannibalizing each other. This is one reason why I don't believe in God. This is one reason why I don't believe in a good God. This is unfucking believable. Stop eating chickens. Stop eating corpses. Shame on you. Shame on humanity, first of all. Shame, shame, shame. Leave me your comments. This is the Phantom. Out.